Hey, welcome to Big Belly Barbecue. Hey, if you're new here, please like, subscribe, and share the video. If you're returning, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. I know it's been a while. Today's video, I'm gonna make some cowboy candy. Take a pic, I've heard different people call it different things, but this is just gonna level up the barbecue game. This is gonna taste good on any barbecue that you make. Just sit and eat it on a cracker with some cream cheese, which maybe we'll indulge. I've got a cup and a half of water, 1 cup of sugar, half cup of apple cider vinegar. I've got a teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of celery seed, and I'm going to kick it up a little notch. I'm going to go for a little half a teaspoon of some chipotle chili powder. We're going to add that in there, give it a little smoked flavor. We're going to jar these up, and we're going to put them in the fridge for overnight so they'll rest. Let's get on this. I'm going to start slicing these up. About 1/4 inch slices. Keep the seeds, all the meat in there. You're just going to want that. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be spicy. Dogs are going nuts. They're already excited for tomorrow. Stick around. So I'm going to get these sliced up. I've got gloves on. People can be real sensitive to the oils in these jalapenos. If you can handle it, do it without gloves. If not, I certainly recommend the gloves. You're not going to want to touch your mouth after this. So I'm just going to get rid of the stems and cut them into about 1/4 inch slices. Like I said, I'm going to leave the seeds in. The meat's going to stay in. And we're going to slice all these up. We're going to bring it all in a pan and get it to a rolling boil. Then we're going to simmer it. The whole thing's going to take about 20 minutes or so just to cook all this stuff down. And I'll keep along as we go through. This is going to be so good. All right, so we've got the jalapeno sliced up. We're going to get all the ingredients in here. We're going to get the water, the sugar, the apple cider vinegar. We're going to get all that into this pan here, and we're going to get it onto a rolling boil. And we're just going to go ahead and mix this all in here right now. Water, the sugar, apple cider vinegar. We can go ahead and throw the salt in, celery seed, chipotle pepper. We can go ahead and get it started, but we'll get this going, and I'll start adding the jalapenos as we go in, okay? So let me get this fired up here. Nice. My nice Camp Chef woodwind. Okay. So, alright, so I've got this starting to simmer now. Sugar's dissolved, so just for ease of transfer, I loaded up the sliced jalapenos in here. I don't want to get them in there too heavy to where it splashes everywhere. And I want to bring that up to a little bit of a boil if we can, and then let it simmer for a while. About 20 minutes to let it simmer. These peppers are going to change color. They're going to start turning yellowish. The bright green is going to go away, and that's when we'll know that they're done. So I'm going to bring this up to a slight boil right here, and then turn it down, reduce the heat, and let it simmer for about 20 minutes, like I said. So stick around. So we're up to a boil. I'm going to turn it down, let it simmer. We're going to let it simmer for about 15-20 minutes. I can smell it already. We are starting to get a little color turning here, but I can't wait to have this. I'm going to keep stirring it a little bit. I'm just going to let it go here and keep it just simmering. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. If you look in here on this color, it's no longer bright green, but it's turned to yellowish green, and that's what we're going to look for, kind of shriveled up. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off now, and we're going to let this cool just a minute, and then we'll get it loaded into the jars and get it let it rest for about 24 hours. That'll absorb some of that juice. You can eat it right away, but it's recommended you at least let it sit for 24 hours. So, but we're gonna let this cool, get it charred up. We're gonna see how we did. All right, so we've let this cool. The color just looks so good on here. But we're gonna start getting these into some jars here, and I'm just gonna get in here, go equally across them. And we'll pour the juice on after we get them all filled up with the peppers. Yeah, we'll make it all work. Oh, the smell coming off of here is so good. Alright, so we've got them equally distributed here. I just poured some of the juice into here. This is liquid gold. We're just going to come in and we're just going to top these up best you can there. And given enough time, these are all going to absorb this juice back in here. Finish this out. So good. Alright, so now we get the lid on these, but I'm gonna be naughty. That's money. That's gonna be money on any barbecue. I don't care what anybody says. Get that down there. Okay. Well, I just want to get it down far enough to where it's gonna go. Alright. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get a clean paper towel here, and we're gonna wipe all the juice off just so that they seal here, and get it sealed off here. That should be that. You can do this with every one there. Just make sure that that seals good. These will hold a couple weeks for sure. In the fridge by themselves. We're not going to truly can these, so we're just going to go for a couple weeks. They're really not going to last that long. Give them out to your friends. Keep them for your next barbecue. And I have just that coming up, so get this on there. That one's mine. There we go. Like I said, if we're going to put these in the fridge overnight, leave them rest for 24 hours, that's when they're going to really swell up. And I'm definitely going to bring you back and show you the video when they're all done, just to see. Obviously the juice is up here, so we'll be able to do a little experiment and see how much juice actually got soaked back into those peppers. Okay, let me get these sealed up, and we'll see you in 24 hours. Hey, all right, so it's been 24 hours. These have set. I've tried them. They're fantastic, but like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one. I'm going to take a little cream cheese on here, and I got the whipped cream cheese, and I'm going to go with the salt side down, just to be on the back side, just to be different. And I'm going to get in here, take a couple of these, throw it right on top of there. This is going to scream happiness here, so let's give it a taste. you have a party or next cookout, you throw some of this down, people are gonna be in awe. Now, hey, now these are out of my plant out back, or yeah, out of my plant out back. So just so you know, anything that you home grow is gonna be a lot hotter than store-bought. If you really are worried about the heat that comes out of here, you could always remove the seeds and some of the meat, but it's just going to set it off. This really is just so good right off the bat. So again, I want to thank you for watching the video. Help share the video, and it'll help the channel grow. Let me know in the comments any ideas that you might want to have for me to cook something next. So I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. It's so good.